15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in this sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide. Conference supremacy in play. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to get us going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So LSU's offense comes on the field first today. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them, and they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
He's going to take off here, and he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is great. This is what the great ones do. Uses his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped the switch from passer to runner. Got a pretty good gain out of it, too.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. To throw, it's Holstein. That's reeled in. It's Watkins. Good enough for first down yardage.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. He steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. The sure hands. It's Watkins. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking for a gap. It's Berry. He breaks free. As the first down is still going. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. So Nebraska's offense gets their first crack now. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. He's got another chance to have another great day. Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push.
Pressured and dropped back near the 8-yard line.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw.
Well, to call that play, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive line and quarterback because you're so close to your own goal line. Here, they don't protect the quarterback. They give up the sack and almost causes a safety.
He'll field it close to the 50. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. They'll kick it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Jacobs. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets made over the middle. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The Huskers have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Blitz and a quick sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
3rd and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions this drive? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab behind the line. It's Ives. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
On the handout, they'll test the right side here.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the 1st down.
2nd down after that previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sticks. It's Hill. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Looking downfield. It's Holstein. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. An inside deal now from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been...
Touchdown, LSU. That's how you finish a play. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Great play design by the offensive coordinator. He's such a tough matchup down here. The tight end has size. He has instincts. He gets his head turned around, goes up, and catches the ball. Great play call and great execution.
Bringing it out. It's Bell. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. He'll hand it off. Gets the 1st and still running. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to...
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price.
They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Back to throw. It's Raiola. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
First and goal, handoff. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Nebraska. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. That's caught. It's Hill. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
With the catch, it's Hill. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pass rush closing in. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. To the air, it's Raiola. It's an out route, the catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's bringing it back. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge.
doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booker McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo, just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
Back to throw. It's Raiola. He's running out of time here.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Keeping it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front. Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They'll run it from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Defense is coming after him. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Holstein. The short pass finds the tight end, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
2nd down after that short completion. Hands off to the left. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive.
Let's go.
Try and muscle for the first down. And make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Tight end makes the grab. Touchdown, LSU! And they jump on top here in the 2nd half. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Bringing it out, it's Bell. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Using his legs, it's Ives. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped full behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really the back end.
Looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Running back grabs it on the screen. Fighting off the defender. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
It's a quick grab, and he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. They'll try to run for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver, Kirk, perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Dropping back. It's Holstein. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
At the 22.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop. The offense starts with excellent field position. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The Cornhuskers looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Loss of 2. Second down.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back, it's Holstein. That's caught. It's Hill. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. First down here for this offense.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. They can use some yards here on third down. A field goal try would be from 54. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's looking to scramble. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Now, the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back to pass. It's Holstein. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And he'll drop back here on third down. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, the defense had an opportunity here to really kind of seal this game, and instead they allow the quarterback scramble to pick up some big yards and get a first down and get out of bounds.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up.
Touchdown, Tigers. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
Got momentum and scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Nice grab. It's Ives. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Fights off a defender.
Well, great job by this defense stepping up here, working with the lead. On the other side, offensively, about the only thing that went well there is at least they got out of bounds to stop the clock.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And they play keep away here. Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Chewing clock with the running game. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. In the red area, it's Barry. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
Timeout, LSU.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.